All right, welcome to my relationship management advisory firm, Lord Danavan Hylton, where I can assist you with insight, access, and resources when it comes to marketing and customer service. Now, before we get into the meat of what's going on here, let's just get a better understanding of what we mean when I say insight, access, and resources into marketing and customer service. Both very broad topics, so let's start with marketing. When it comes to marketing, I'm focusing on assisting you first and foremost with your awareness at the end of the day, helping you to create awareness and making sure indirectly through customer service that awareness is able to not only grow, but also have the least amount of negative reviews towards that awareness or brand as possible. So they both go hand in hand. You have through my advisory firm, an opportunity for me to work with you through this process for so many different reasons. But when we talk about marketing and we're talking about awareness, we're talking about things like business development. Business development is a way to generate revenue for your company, either through, of course, customers, or if you're a nonprofit organization, donors, private, corporate, whatever have you. And so when we're talking about business development and marketing, I want to help you increase revenue. I want to help you make sure that you are increasing your customer base, your donor base, and we're managing relationships and strategies on how to get that done. We're also and can be talking about community engagement. In this case, your bottom dollar is based upon you building working relationships with community leaders and sources that can not only help you spread a message, but can also advocate on your behalf. Definitely an art and a science to doing that type of work. We also provide branding. What is your story? What is your message? What does your presentation look like? And what are people going to remember when they think about your organization? A lot of the messaging and the story and the branding is going to be built based upon you actually getting out there and taking action. That's why business development is so important, because a lot of times as you're growing your brand, you're going to have a lot of learning lessons that are going to become valuable not only to you, but to your growing base of leaders that are inspired by your story. Your brand is already building. You got to make sure you are aware of how that works. I also provide media relations when it comes to advising. It's still a relationship that you're building and maintaining, and when you're working with the media, they're getting so much information, they're getting so much request, and they have to decipher which one is essential, which one is PR related, all those good things in between. And so you need someone that can build a working relationship with the PR professionals and leaders at various sources. As well as, and the thing is, you not only build a relationship, but you have to meet them where they are, because they're the source. Everyone wants them, everyone knows them. So what are you bringing to the table? A lot of that has to deal with learning the art of building relationships. The last thing when it comes to marketing specifically, we're also talking about indirectly government relations. You're still building relationships, and there's a different approach that you take with an elected official or a government agency head, if you will. And so when we talk about marketing, we're talking about those areas specifically. And when we're talking about customer service, we're talking about retention, account management, and conflict resolution. How do we make sure that you're not pretty much having a hole in your boat, and as you are dumping, what's the thing, you're dumping water out, but there's a hole in your boat so the water keeps coming in type situation, so you're constantly working. I think that's how they say it. But ultimately, customer service is making sure that you work hard to build that customer base. You don't want to lose them. Your most important customer are repeat customers, respectfully. And so you want to make sure that you're maintaining those relationships with customers, maintaining high reviews, and also using that same skill, art, to make sure that you are getting strong reviews from your internal team, and that they're advocating on your behalf to say, hey, I want to work here. So that's what I mean when I'm talking advisory through Lord Danavan Hylton. We're getting into those subjects, answering questions, doing research, walking with you through the process, providing you with the resources, experts, and tools, providing you with access to my calendars for opportunities for you to spread your message, as well as having a way to get in contact with me through instant messaging, where we don't have time to, or we're not scheduled to talk either through telephone or virtually through a video call. So that's what I mean. You want to learn more, click the button, check out the various services that I offer, and the ones that interest you, click the button so you can learn more.